starting up the trucks and heading out of our base camp here at Rapid 14 in Zambia. We've had a little bit of trouble with getting visas into Angola on the Mbunda border. So we'll be driving up to the town of Mongu, which is on the western province of Zambia and the border of Angola. And we'll get our visas there, then drive back across the Zambezi at a place called Kalangola, and then down back to Rundu. So it's going to be an extra 2 days driving just to get the visas to enter into Angola. So here we are. If we don't get the visas, we'll be working within the province of Shangombo on the Angolan border in the western province of Zambia. So everyone's ready to go. Tents are packed, kitchen's packed.
These parts of Africa are very remote and have been stuck in a time warp for hundreds of years, with ethnic traditions steeped in animism and urban legends. Every place we go, people appeal to us to stay, plant a church, and teach the word.
It's so funny, in these villages you ask the ladies when they were born and they don't even know, or they say they've forgotten. They just live. We're so worried with getting older in the Western civilization. It's all about the creams, it's all about looking younger. Here it's just all about living. They don't even know how old they are.
Okay, we just arrived here at a bush camp in the Western Province. We're going to stay here for 7 days. It's just about 300 meters from the first villages. We camp a little bit away just because of malaria, and we don't want to upset the system of the villages. But we're close to an access point to go across the river, which is our aim, across the Louis, the swamp, which we'll be doing in dugout canoes. And we had a bit of a rescue yesterday with one of our rafts upriver, ran out of fuel, and we had to run up the Zambezi to go find them and then tow them, give them fresh fuel and run them back. And it was a Zodiac, so it was deflating because the sun went down. And so here we are. We've been here about 20 minutes and setting up the tent under these beautiful big teak forests, natural forests here, Western Province. As you can see, this place is like a virgin territory. The chief told us yesterday that on the recon that he had never seen so many white people in his life since 1950 when he was down in South Africa on a trip. And most of the kids under 15 have never seen white people. And so it's going to be a big trip for them, but we're also trusting that this is a fruitful trip for the kingdom of God. And set up camp here, so here it is. So this is where that river that comes into the Louis River meets. It's the Namanyangi River. Okay, it's like a swamp that I've been watching and looking at the people that live there. The furthest village out is a 4-hour walk from that side. The day we do that, we're going to send a team of you out and you're going to stay out. So we're trying to get to the villages on the other side that are isolated most year round from the mainland, and begin an outreach amongst them and work together with some of the local churches to plant some churches in this region. And we sent a team out yesterday that slept over last night and had a meeting this morning. We're going to head out to them and see how they're doing. This is about an 1.5-hour trip across the swamp. Across the swamp, we found remote villages as far as the eye could see. Our overnight team had walked over 8 hours
and held several meetings. Many were delivered from demon possession and healed from their sicknesses. We had several encounters with spiritists and traditional healers, and saw the power of God at work as it was in the book of Acts.
Sometimes like the rain is a gift from heaven. Like the rain waters the earth and produces fruit for us to eat.
These parts of Africa are very remote and have been stuck in a time warp for hundreds of years. Somebody has to make the sacrifice.